actually going to come on.
Bazinga!
Sorry, guys. I'm just going to quickly share out. I
Yeah,
was too busy watching the countdowns.
All good.
Oh, Peter, what's your group called again? Psychic. Oh, Peter, what's Peter?
Hi, Michelle. Maya. Sam.
Spam us out, guys. Sorry, I normally get
Psychic greetings. Peter GV,
okay.
psychic greetings.
Psychic greetings. Psychic greetings. Psychic greetings.
Thank you, Sam. And development.
Psychic readings and development. That's
yep.
Probably got about 3 different bloody posts in there. I've just posted. You'd be right. Sorry, Peter.
You can get rid of whichever one you need to.
Yeah, just delete it.
I just spam everywhere wherever I can. Sorry. I hope you've all had a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whereverabouts you are. We have got the beautiful Mirantha come to join us tonight. So we're here to do some live readings. And if anyone is after a healing, please also let us know. Can't see Tracy. You are there.
Hi, Joanne.
Where's Tracy? Tracy's here. I can see you.
I can see you.
I can see you.
All right, that'll do. Yeah, cool. She is there. Cool. Hopefully we don't have any glitches with internet. So yes, spam us out, guys. If anyone is after a guaranteed reading, please send through a donation to the PayPal link that is in the description. Let us know in the comments. Comment, spam, invite, all of the above. We're here to have some fun. So yeah, we're very blessed to have Mirantha join us too. So you'll only be on for a little bit.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime.
Yeah, Mirantha normally goes live through the day, so we snag her at night time, so it's awesome. So, yeah. More people that knows about this, the better. Oh, thank you, Peter. Thank you. So, yeah, all right. So, where should we just do a just if anyone's drawn to anyone, let me just have a look. Oh, no, Brooke, I don't know if you're watching. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, we have got Arfin. Do you need the name up on the screen? So
I can see comments and stuff.
Cool. I'm shocking at doing that. So do we want to go to Arfin? Arfin. Sorry, I just don't want to pronounce it incorrectly. So yeah, we'll just do a bit of a warm up. Hope everyone's had an awesome day. And Madison went to bed with those dolls, and we've given the little, the pink one. Yeah, the pink one. We've given the little pink pony person to Ebony. So yeah, they shared. That's as good as Maddie could do in the way of sharing.
Sometimes a girl just doesn't want to.
Yeah, she doesn't want to a lot of the time.
Good for her. Self-preservation and all.
Mate, she will. Yeah, she will not let anyone walk over her.
Good on her. Girl power and all that jazz.
Yeah. All right. So hello. So Arfin, are you still here? Would you like us to read for you? I'm going to put in. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to put the name up.
Hi, Amy.
Oh, there goes the circus. Okay, I don't know if they're still here.
Bazinga. That's what I say. Do you watch that show?
Sheldon.
Yep.
Big Bang.
Big Brain. Big Bang.
Is it Sheldon?
Big Bang.
Sheldon.
Yeah, man. No, I don't think they're here. No. Okay, so we're just going to go to. All right, who have we got? Who would like a reading? Let's just do that. Because I don't do lists.
Okay.
It's too hard to keep up with.
Margaret. How you doing now, darling?
Hi, Margaret. Big Bang. That's it.
My grandson's crazy on young Sheldon.
Yeah. I think I've seen a couple of it. Cool. There we go. All right. Should we go, Sam?
Sam it is.
Damn it is.
Samantha. So whoever's got whatever, just. Sam, have you been getting a lot of tingling around your right hand side of your face? Like a lot of energy? Almost feels like pins and needles. Like, is that real light, feathery, but. Oh, thank you, Peter. Thank you. Yeah. Normally, when my guides come in, they give me a sensation on my cheek. So I'm just wondering, I'm going to try and. Oh, Jake, don't flop now, please do. I'm just wondering whether you have guides around you at the moment. They're really trying to get a message through to you, sweetie, but I don't know if you're hearing it at the moment. I'm feeling quite almost like my back's up about something. Like the heckles on my back have gone up a bit. So that's when like I feel like defensive or I'm being shown a key. I don't know if there's a key that's gone missing or there is something that you need to find to unlock. It's really muddled up. So you need to unlock something within you. Something that you need to unlock within you. And your guides are trying to show you how to do it, sweetie. I'm saying it's going to be one little thing. You're going to have like a, oh shit, that's it moment. And then, woof. Yeah, answers. And I got the answers card. This will make sense about the back. I'm getting a little shock slightly, grabbing stuff, electricity in the air. Okay, cool. Thank you for. Yeah, the answers are all within you, sweetie. I think that's what my roundabout message got to was there's going to be something with it. You're going to just all of a sudden finally see something like feel, have an epiphany type moment, and it's going to unlock and you're going to be able to move forward. You've got all the answers within you, sweetheart. Stop seeking from outside, okay? It's time to go within. No. Oh!
She's not getting her wings, is she? All the tingling in the back. Sometimes that can happen when they're opening up and stuff. They get their, what they call their wings.
Yeah.
Which is their higher chakra connection and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha, are you trying to right a wrong here? Why do I get a feeling? I'm getting the same, very similar. I'm feeling you're trying to right a wrong from something that you felt you have been either left behind or can't get a grasp on. There's something going on here in your mind that you really, as she said, not making sense of. But it's to do with some, I don't know if you're spiritual, but it's to do with some of your spiritual stuff, your abilities. That you, there's some things here that have been either, I don't know if you've been treated wrong or not supported properly in your spiritual journey somewhere. So whether that's a bit of yourself because you're not fully connected to where you want to be and that's your desire, or it's come from others. But there's a little bit of backstabbing and stuff going on here that's getting in the way of your spirituality. So I just feel like whatever it is, it's put you on the back foot a little bit, and there may be a little bit of defensiveness and stuff going on here, but it's not by your own self. You know what I mean? I feel it's coming outside of you. So it's either something or someone you're connected to. I also have a feeling that you're having a little bit of trouble connecting to the higher realms a little. I think it's dripping in, but there's something blocking it, okay? I can see it coming in, little crystals dropping down on top of you, but for some reason you're not absorbing all of it. So are you afraid of something, or is there something that you're just not sure about yourself? You know what I mean? You've got a little bit of fear or doubt there somewhere. Because they're telling me there's nothing that you're really doing wrong. I just got a feeling that you've been told perhaps I mean, one, if you've been told you're not as connected as you think you are, there's some doubt here around you from something or someone, okay? I can assure you by the little diamonds that are coming in, on little crystals that are dropping in on you, which I haven't seen for many people, I can tell you that you are definitely connected. So there's something here in your either happening at the moment or has been happening and you're still carrying that you really need to let go of. There's a mindset here that's getting in the way of some of your spirituality. And I think from that it's created a little bit of hole in the heart feeling where you might feel a little bit of abandoned or a little bit alone sometimes because you can't relate to the sort of people you want to relate to. Okay, so they're telling me to let go of that. Don't carry that burden of what other people think of you. And when they tell you should be or shouldn't be on your journey, that's no one else is allowed to do that. We all go on our own timelines and we all do our journey in our own time and our own pace, and that's okay. That's how it's supposed to be. So don't feel bad. Don't lock yourself off. Don't have doubt. Don't feel that way about yourself. Don't sabotage, okay? Because I said little diamond drops I'm seeing coming in are beautiful. They're coming right into your third eye. They're coming right down the body. You're in alignment. There's no doubt about it. You are gifted. You are definitely connected. No doubt to me whatsoever. So if you have a little seed of doubt that wasn't from you, has come from someone else, then you need to let it go. Just let it go. Just dissolve it and move on from it and trust yourself. Sit inside your heart. Love yourself for everything that you have. Whether you think it's right or wrong, don't matter. Just believe in yourself and believe in that energy that I can see running through you, because it doesn't doubt you. You know what I mean? It says, tell her, don't doubt us, because we don't doubt her. There's no need to. She's exactly where she's supposed to be right now. Okay. Sorry, Tracy, I'll pull back up.
Yeah.
You're right. I was
one stop.
I don't have too much more to say on that.
Yeah, Sam is definitely good.
Yeah, but it's not her. It's not coming all from her though. I don't know if she's connected to or who she's connected to, but I just feel like it's a hurt her in the heart that's created some doubt where that whatever that is had no right to do that. I feel a little bit like I've got to defend her slightly, or they're defending her. You know what I mean? That sort of energy. Yeah. Off you go, Chase.
I got pretty much the same. I've got the fears card. So this is about your anxiety and worry. And then I've got the hopeless and helpless, which is about negative thoughts, and it's self-imposed stuff as well.
That's right, Peter.
And it can be a bit victim mentality, which is a little bit like Mirantha was saying, like taking on what people say and believing it and running with it. Don't do that. You got shimmer. So shimmer is about glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma. But this is about people that make one feel less than what one really is. So very similar. And it's just saying not to step into the insecurities that people can bring up in you, and to shine and believe in yourself as well, darling. And you got the 3 graces as well. So this says cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing, new partnerships that is fun. This is about like-minded people, staying around people that resonate with you, that lift you up, basically. And the ones that don't, just let them go. There's no need of having that in your life. So not a lot different to what Mirantha said. There's not a lot more I can say.
Just remember, Samantha, all it is that's their little triggers. That's the little triggers they haven't healed inside themselves. It's got absolutely nothing to do with you whatsoever. So don't punish yourself. It belongs to them. It's their little parts inside that they may not even be aware of. Sometimes they're a little bit ignorant like that, where they don't see themselves. But just understand that it's not for you to heal it, and it's not for you to fix it. Okay, that's for them to work on. It's not your jobby. Okay.
Absolutely.
And you got the mystic. I reckon you've had this before. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within.
And the baby within.
No, don't tell her that. Does she really want to
number 6?
babies?
Number 6. Bring it with number 6.
And the baby within.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's bringing with number 6 on the way.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
I know. Look, I trigger Carl and Tracy all the time. I'm over
it. Pay up,
I'm sure we trigger you too.
Part of the love is to trigger.
We all trigger the shit out of each other. Trust me.
Got to keep each other on each other's toes. So you don't want any gurus around here. Thank you. No gurus allowed.
No. There's baby stick. All right. So we had Miller donate and Joanne Jordan donate as well. So we'll go to Miller. Miller, is that for you? Trigger happy.
Hi, Miller.
Yeah. We could almost like do Miller and someone else with the donation that she sent through too. So, Miller, did you want a reading, sweetheart? Yes, for you. Okay, cool. We can all pass forward some of that as well to another donation to another person as well. Brooke
donated too, Carl.
Okay. Where did I put my pen? On the pen.
All right. Who was it? Miller, Brooke, and who?
Joanna and Brooke. Joanna Jordan. All right, Miller. Okay. Ooh. Miller, have you been? Ooh. I can't talk. Are you getting a fair bit of clarity or a lot of feeling like a lot of energy coming in? My third eye's starting to hum, but I'm also seeing what looks like an opening of energy going upwards, and it's spinning slowly, but it's almost like it's coming down into you. It's like you're getting all this energy coming down into your crown. Seeing a lot of blue, so I think you've still got. I know the situation, so there's still a lot of needing to speak. I'm hearing this too will pass. So the stuff that you're going through, it is going to pass. Okay, sweetie. Just feel you really need to kind of sit in your power. Obviously, we know that we don't need to go above and beyond and yell at people, but sometimes the truth does need to be spoken. Have you got anything going on with your left shoulder at the moment? I'm getting a lot of pain right in my left shoulder. It's like a pinching or something, but it's running down into my left hand and giving me almost like, I don't know whether there's a nerve being pinched and your left hand goes a bit funny. Seeing a lot of massive waterfall, so I don't know whether there's a lot of emotions that need to come out, but also try and get around some water if you can. I'm not going to say I'm seeing Cupid, but you've got the commitment card there, okay? So there may be a commitment coming up with someone. But yeah, there is the house card. So that's just validating about the needing to speak with the situation that's going on. I do feel there's a commitment that you're going to make with someone. Just take it easy, go slow if you choose. Right. Left arm and numbness. Okay. Feels like a pinched nerve in your on the past card today and asking out for dinner. Wow, sweetie. I kept telling you Cupid was hanging around. And she's like, no.
I like swat him off the stick. Get away from me. I'm too old now. Get away.
Okay, Miller, you're glowing. You're glowing from the inside out. So choose to feel good about yourself. You will only attract positive people, circumstances, and opportunities by doing so. There you go. Mwah. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
All right. I haven't got all my cards up yet. I'm trying these new little fairy cards. You got Acorn's Invitation, which is about touch, exchange, and connection. This is about whether it's people or whether it's animals or whatever it is. It's about when we connect with people. What?
So I just saw that. I was like, no, please.
Yeah, when we connect, even with animals, but this is more about people. When we connect and we touch, the actual physical touch, the act of holding hands or hugging, things like that. Once we do that, there's an exchange, and we are never the same after we do that. So this card tells us to start touching and connecting on a deeper level. All right. And you've also got I haven't got all my cards out. I'm sorry. You've got my card of self-care too, darling. Just taking a little bit of time for oneself. I want one more of these before I tell you the last card. Also getting told for you to let the people that you love know you care. I don't know what that's about. It's just what I'm feeling getting here. And you've also got my end of repeating patterns card, my 6 of Hearts. So this is we're coming into a time where we're starting to release all the emotions and the baggage of the past, ready to move forward and seeing the happiness that came from the negative. Like when we have really bad experiences, for a long time, we live in the bad of that and the pain of that. But when we clear that pain, we get to a point where we can look back and actually see it wasn't all bad. We can actually start seeing the good that came from that, the lessons. But also there's some good times too. We tend to forget the good times when we're in trauma. And I'm feeling like you're coming out of that now. You're starting to be able to look behind and see the good in life as well as the negative that you've come through. And then you come into my love card. So you've got the love, the touch, and taking care of oneself during this whole process and understanding that the past is in the past, darling, and we're starting afresh. You get my frog, which is the card of prosperity. And this says, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So, yes. Every time we read for you lately, it's something to do with love.
I'm just going to pull them out for a two. We'll just like do that. The awkward cards. The sexuality and the sexual arts card.
She's not going to like that. So, Miller, you need to go and shave your legs. Be ready. Just in case. You tell them all.
Oh, that sounds divine, Emma. Oh, my God.
Oh, lucky thing. Nice. Mila, all I've got on top of all that is they're saying there's something here not to give up on, whatever this is. And there's also they're saying there's also something here that needs to be resolved, but you don't have the heart to say what you really want to say. There's some part of you that's holding back here. But also I'm getting there's still something here that has to be made right. I don't know what's going on, whether it's the person that contacted you or not, but there's something here that has to be resolved. Now, whether it's just the fact that you never got to have your say once or whatever it is, but they're also telling me you won't be, I'm getting the same thing, you won't be alone for long. I do get, it's almost like, I don't even know what this is. I haven't heard this before. Double soulmate. What the hell is that?
Oh,
Jesus,
wow.
soulmate. Double soulmate. That's different. So maybe they've been around the tracks before together. Maybe it's just a repeat. You know what I mean? Double soul connection. I don't know what that is. I'll have to Google it. I'm good, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm so knowledgeable. I'll just Google everything. And not to be sorry, Mila, either. You know, that is also just whatever this thing is, you've done nothing wrong here. You just got to resolve it. So if it's family, friends, this person or whatever it is, get what needs to get said. And then if you have to walk away and you feel that's what you need to do, then that's okay to do that. It's just there's just a little bit of something left here in a situation in life that needs to be tended to. You need to face, okay? Mm-hmm. And then everything's going to be okay from that, because it's going to set you free a little bit. It's going to make you stop worrying, stop panicking, and stop looking at everything a certain way. So it's going to do great things for you. It's going to help you in a massive change for you in that way. Help you with if you've got any anxieties or anything like that. I just feel this is one of the last closed doors that you'll have for a little while, and then it's over. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing, positive.
I say when
okay. I'm just laughing at the comments. Yeah. Oh dear! Don't get me started, Emma. Honestly,
nothing like a date to make us get ourselves our shit together.
I'd get rid of
I'd go for the one. If I wasn't married, I'd go for the ones that are part blind and half deaf. They don't see jack shit, and they're not hearing any crap that comes out of my mouth, so I can get away with murder. Basically, they'll think I'm marvelous. You know what I mean? Pick the easy ones. No work involved. Yeah.
Oh my cheeks are going to be
welcome,
so sore by the end of this.
I know. I'm a naughty girl. I'm sorry.
Oh, look, sometimes I've purposely not shaved to go on a date.
Chastity belt.
Just in case he's not the one, and they go, "Oh, that's really easy." He'll just leave. Once he pays it, yeah.
You know.
So, well, I'm sorry, mate. I didn't know you were coming. You were a last-minute thing. Can't expect your girl to be that ready. It's been 20 years. Sorry. I am an evolved master. I'm just 5 years old. I'm a 5-year-old evolved master. You'll get used to it. I'm a very naughty. You don't even want to know what's going on in my head. If we were telepathic and we were projecting, we'd be in big trouble. Big trouble.
I might just connect up and see what's going on.
Don't. You'll be horrified.
It's fun. Sophia, a donation is just whatever you can afford, sweetie. Just, literally whatever you can afford. It's been so long. Bring it on. Clean out the cobwebs. Yeah. All right, sorry. Okay, so we've got Joanne next. Okay, so we've got Joanne next to read for. And then we've got Brooke. I purposely not show for a year for that reason. Yeah, I know it keeps us
keeps us something. There is a word.
Self-imposed chastity belt.
Yes, because it's like, oh my god, I don't want.
You get really tempted, and you're just like, yeah, no, I can't do it.
And then you get to a point. You look down. You go, Christ, when did that happen? I don't remember that being there. I don't remember that being there at all. Oh dear God.
Oh my gosh.
Love me hearing all night. I've got way too
What was I saying the other day?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
thing the other day. Be with a man who loves the softness of your hair.
I saw
And
that.
appreciates
I
the
so
softness of
related.
your hair, even if it's on your legs.
I so related.
Even
I'd
if
say
it's
to my
on your
hubby,
legs.
just don't look, darling. Just don't look below the knees.
Or below the waist.
He's a bit blind, so he'll be right. Sorry. I'm a bad egg.
I broke my
Poor Brooke will be like, oh, I'm out of here.
Oh, he actually catches us sometimes with some things that he says. And we're like, oh,
I do. A man of many talents, eh? Well travelled. Nothing better than a well travelled man. Oh, Jesus, Brooke, now you're going to start it.
Money. What? Use a
Well, I'm
well
down cool with
endowed.
money. Oh, I just got a huge image of the large zucchini. So I guess that's dinner. Oh shit! Oh dear, I'm snorting too. I lost it. Oh, images flashing.
Yeah,
Getting hot in here. Oh, my menopause is definitely playing up today.
Oh, my menopause must be kicking in.
Joanne, are you still here? I'm so sorry, Joanne. They really are out of control. I've tried to reel them, and they're just not listening. Some of us are focused and ready for work. Some of us are not. They won't invite me on again because I don't behave. Anywhere I go, I'm a shock.
Oh, yes, we will. You're making us kill ourselves.
Raise the vibration, I always say. Any way you can.
Yeah.
One zucchini at a time
So
will change the world.
Ooh. All right. Joanne, sorry. Okay. I got to pull my shit together now. Joanne, is there still a bit of anxiety going on inside? I don't think it's, unless it's nerves. I feel like around my solar plexus, self-confidence, have you got or is there a significance of it's a cross pendant, but it's not just, it's not like squarish. It's actually got like, it comes out, hang on. It doesn't even, it's not even really like that, but it's a little bit kind of, as it comes out, it's a bit rounded on the edges. No, I'm being shown that. A little bit of feel. I need to shuffle too. I feel that you're spiritually, you're going to start, you've got the kind of rejection. You do. Yes, you do. A pendant like that. Okay, I don't know why I was being shown that. I'll keep checking. Yeah, there is a little bit of rejection still there, sweetie, but own who you are, sweetheart. Step out with confidence. Don't allow your fear of not being seen. Push through that, sweetie. You've got help from above. I think your mother, whether it is your mother that steps through and showed me that cross, but you do have a lot of help from above. So your mother's definitely around you, sweetie, guiding you, loving you, making sure that you're feeling safe and Not want to say safe and secure, but have you had any issues with your mouth? Whether I don't know whether you're really thirsty at the moment. I'm struggling to swallow. I feel like my saliva's gone really thick. Oh, dude, stop barking, please. I have to kick my dog out. Yeah, I actually think that your gifts are going to start to open up a little bit more. I don't know what you do in the way of any spiritual practice, but maybe start trying to connect with people and see what you get from them. I feel like your third eye is going to start opening up a little bit more. So you've got surrender. So surrender. So trust that the universe is working behind the scenes for you. Your manifestations will materialize when you truly surrender. But that is letting go of any outcome. Signs. This card brings you the validation you've been seeking. This is a sign to take action on whatever it is you have been contemplating. Okay. Just told I'm pre-diabetic. Okay. Your family with last. It's your mum. She's around you, sweetie. She's around you. Yeah. She's around you. Pre-diabetic. Just start looking at what you can do with your diet, sweetie, to help with regulating any of the sugar levels. What is it? The pancreas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Start looking at healthy choices. Yeah, she's definitely around you. All right, that's me.
Okay, so you've got my follow me card. So this says, come. This is your invitation to enter the fairy realm. Okay, so this is being called to come onto our path, okay? And accepting change as well with this card and being able to move forward. I know that things have changed for you with your mum and stuff, sweetheart, but it's just telling you to look outside the box and take that step to start moving forward. Then you've got my manifesting card, which is about knowing what you want, deciding what you want as well. I fear you've also got the fear of the unknown card with me as well too. A little bit of fear of moving forward and knowing where you're heading at the moment. I'm a little bit lost. I'm feeling sweet. So it's just trying to take it step by step, okay? Just one step in front of the other and just move forward and just try to have the not the confidence, but just try to set some goals for oneself to move forward on your journey, darling. And try and work out what the fears are so you can face them. And then, not a lot else really here. I feel you got help coming in as well. And your little animal cards, the dear, love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. I haven't had that one before.
Alrighty.
Oh, Bambi.
Bambi.
Joanne, question. It may or not be your mother that I'm getting. If it is, can you answer this for me? Did she have what do I write? I've got a woman here who had a bit of trouble walking, like she wobbled a little bit with her hips, and she's also talking about one of you, either her or yourself, something to do with love doing potted plants, like not so much gardening, just doing potting things, potting flowers, potting stuff, things like that. But this woman is waddling a little bit when she walks. So does she have hip trouble? Is this your mummy? If not, it'll be someone else's.
Thank you, Sophia.
It's something to do with her standing, whether she had trouble standing at some time or had hip trouble or leg trouble. But she said, this woman is telling me she had trouble walking. And something about potting plants and things like that. Sometimes they're talking about themselves. Other times they might be talking about someone they know on this alive. And there's something that this person is always also telling me there's something they want to do before they pass and they didn't get time to do it. So her end must have come quickly, if that's the case.
Got high targets of the stairs and fell down to the floor.
Yep. That's before she died. Yep. Well, this will be her then. What's the potted plant? So is that yours? Make sure I've got the right person. Because she's showing me she's waddling when she walked. So she definitely, that's a fall then, obviously. Okay.
Mm.
But what she said, her message to you was, if she tells me any more, I'll tell you. If she comes in stronger, she's not quite all the way here yet. I don't know how long ago she passed. But she said, tell her not to change who she is. Don't become like anyone else. Tell her I love her as she is and not to change. She doesn't need to. So if there's a doubt in you, she's telling me, don't doubt yourself. Don't be anyone else. Don't be like anyone else. Don't become like the rest of the crowd to make other people happy and then you're miserable. You know what I mean? Don't try and fit in where you don't fit in. That's what her message is for you at the moment. And she's also bringing in, a lot of the times I'll bring flowers in, but every so often, especially ladies, mothers, they'll bring flowers in. She's bringing in some sort of, it's like a creamy, yellowy looking flower of some sort. So it's either a rose or something like that. But she's yelling at me, tell her not to doubt herself, please. Don't doubt yourself. Don't become like everyone else. She's very adamant on that, if that makes sense to you. And see that self-worth, because you're better than you realize, she's telling me. My daughter is far better person than she really, truly understands she is. No doubt about it. It's all right. It's all right. No, she's not giving me much else. As I said, she's not all the way in here. She's only come part way. So I don't know how long ago she passed, or she might be having a struggle communicating. But I definitely saw her trying to come in through the veil. As I saw, it looks like a big circle to me. They're coming through the light. And that was definitely that walking issue. So, and she also said how to deal with all this. She said to tell her to smile. Put a face on of happiness and smile. And walk through all this trouble as a happy person. Don't let them take your smile away. She said the best thing about her was her smile. Don't ever let anyone take that off you. Don't you ever let anyone make you feel miserable. There's no need for it. You know what I mean? You got to let whatever bygones be bygones. Let the shit lie where it lies. She said, but you hold on to that smile. Don't you give it away to nobody. She's like, please don't you dare. She's pretty adamant about you staying in the happy zone, in the smileys. She said, because she's beautiful and she radiates. Apparently you radiate and people really like you. And she said, you tell her to hold on to that feeling about herself and don't give it away to anybody. Don't back down. Don't let your light go out. Not for anyone. She's very, very protective over you. Okay? Yeah, well, let them be bullies. But you don't give your happiness away, she said. She's been not bossy, but she's been matter of fact. You tell her, don't you let your guard down and don't you become unhappy for them. Okay? No, that's all she's got, darling. It's just very, very simple. Boxing gloves already. It's not worth it, Joanne. It's not going to make any difference. Not going to make any difference.
Right. I've got to just go check on a kid. Brooke's up next.
All right. Thanks, Joanne. She didn't sort of give much more than that. She was just happy to show herself, basically, and she's got this beautiful, creamy-looking, it's like a rose. And she's also talking about a diamond. I don't know if you got to keep any of her stuff, but I think she's calling you a diamond. I don't think it's jewelry. Like a hope diamond. And a hope diamond is quite a beautiful thing. It's a shiny, beautiful, object, you know what I mean, that the world is drawn to. So you don't you let people break you. She's very adamant. Don't you break for people. Don't you give in. Okay. So okay, darling. I'll let her go because her energy's not full on strong. So as I said, I don't know how long ago she passed, but that's all she wanted to say to you. All right, Dom?
That was beautiful.
Yep. My Hope Diamond, she's like, you're very protective, don't you? She's like, don't you tell her, don't you back down and don't you become miserable for someone else. Don't you let them do that to you. She's very protective. And your mother does come and go too, Joanne. Not a lot, because she said it takes her a bit of work and effort to come in and even do this. So, but she sees you. She sees you from afar. I can see her looking through the veil because it's like a big light to me. And sometimes it's pure white, sometimes a bit blue. It depends what I'm seeing on the day. I can just see her looking down through the veil, looking at you. So awesome. She's beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, she was a beautiful lady, Joanne. Very strong, though, very moral in that way, like very protective. Lovely woman.
Brookie, you've got all shifting cards here, Dal. You've got the Grail Fairy, fertility, the return of life, health, and life cycles. This is like the maiden, the mother, and the crone sort of energy here. This is about coming in to your feminine side, darling. Starting to connect more with that soft side, which is you are just doing now. That's flying everywhere. Yeah, so starting to manage your emotions and being able to sit in your emotions. I'm feeling here, Brooke, and finding that feminine magic. The feminine is like, women are amazing anyway, but then we're talking the feminine here. So yeah, I just see more coming into that soft side. Remember what we were talking about the other day about the body and that stuff? It's all that sort of stuff that we're talking about, so I won't embarrass you. But what we're talking about the other day on that, okay? It's about, and this is going to help you with the loving and accepting oneself as well. I got the teaching and learning card, darling, learning from experiences, and those experiences, as you work through them, you're going to use them to help other people here too. There's a little bit of the programming beliefs here with you as well. Have a little look at some of the beliefs that you're still hanging on to from, I think it's from way back when. Yeah. And you've got a friend, soulmate with mutual feelings coming in. This is to do with the learning and teaching. There's opportunity there with someone else coming up for you with this as well, Brooke, I feel. As you move through this, you got the observe card. So this is like a fresh perspective, looking at things with new eyes, a whole new awareness and transformation coming here. Like fresh insight, a different way of looking at things. I feel like that's there's a little shift in the mindset. I don't know if it's just on the emotional level or whether it's actually to do with some beliefs you have too, some beliefs that are still with you from back when, okay, that you don't need anymore. You're going to see them and let them go. And it's all to do with the feminine energy that's coming in for you, okay? Releasing of old habits. Okay, and when you do that, more opportunities and options are coming forward for you with that as well. A little bit of living in the past with the repeating patterns and the bad memories, and that's again to do with what we're talking about the other day. That's where that comes from, releasing that, letting go of that. Okay, they're programmed thoughts. They're not who you are or what you are. Yeah, I don't. You, I think Brooke knows what I'm talking about. Oh, and then you get my Ace of Diamonds, which is about opportunities. A job opportunity. Usually, the diamonds is more on the job front. Okay, it's telling you when the new things come in. Don't overthink them. Don't get too up in your head about them. Keep it very simple. So yeah, I can see you got two aces. You start with an ace and you end with an ace. So yeah, one's the ace with the emotions, the heart, and the other one's work, money, security, finance, new beginnings, new opportunities in both of them. The ace of heart, the emotional one, followed your feminine and the Grail Fairy. All right. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Yeah. Big shifts. Big shifts.
Yeah. Feels like he's about to soar.
Yes.
I feel like I'm just like, take my messenger. Okay. Yeah, Michelle, I'll send them to you in a sec. So we'll put Michelle on the list as well. Do you have anything? Have you done Brooke, Mirantha?
No, I was just waiting. I thought you were doing. Sorry.
No, you go. It's all good. You go.
Yep. Okay, Brookie. A few things. They're saying, come out of your darkest night. Oh, I got an echo. I'll just turn that down. Come out of your darkest night with grace and gratitude. Forgive yourself for what you feel you may have done wrong, for it doesn't matter anymore. You're not to bring that forward with you. You are to leave it with grace and forgiveness for where it's supposed to lie. And it's also to do with someone else or some others. There's someone there you need to just let go and forgive a little, okay, with grace. Stay in your gratitude and all that things, okay? They're also saying they're calling you forward. You've got something new coming for you, whether it's a part of a new team or a new belief system or something like that, because they're calling you. Come on, Brooke, come forward. We've been waiting for you for a very long time. And they've also been, whoever this new belief or faith is, they've been there in a past life as well. So they've been waiting for a while for you. I think it's at least 3 there. They've been waiting for you to come into your strength and where you are right now. It's almost like the timeline is begun. You know what I mean? And they said you've done all the hard work and you can let go a little bit now, and you can just sit in that gratitude of believing in yourself and have faith in your abilities of who you are and who you're about to become too in the next few months. It's whatever this is a precipice about to happen. You know what I mean? But they also said it's okay to take that leap of faith, because when you do, everything that you're focusing on and you're trying to make happen very, very shortly, they've got about a 3-month period, maybe even sooner. They're ready for you. They're right there saying, okay, this is what needs to be done. This is what you have got to let go of. This is who you are going to be now. It's like a complete turnaround, like an end of a cycle and a new beginning. So I even get new gifts, new connections, new spirituality, new everything. So it's almost like who you think you were before, you are not going to be in a very, very short time frame and in the future. It's almost like you're going to discover a part of yourself you didn't know you were and you didn't know that you could do. So there's definitely a new gift here. And once you get used to it and you can learn to handle it, you're going to jump in boots and all. And, mate, you'll never be the same. There's just a whole new belief system. So if you were like, it's that big a change, I would say, well, if you're a religious person, you're now going to be a spiritual person. That's what I'm talking. That's that big a change, okay? And just understand that it's okay. Don't be afraid of it. Let it come into your heart. Let it come down and sit in your heart and allow it to love you and love yourself while it's coming into this transition. They are working real hard on you. So whatever you've put out there, whatever you've tried to change or work on, whatever that hard work you've done is about to pay off for you. But it's a major shift. I can see them taking layers off you, parts of your personality, that hard shell that you've had for quite some time. It's been a few years. They're removing that on as well. So you're going to be feeling a bit vulnerable for a while, but don't be afraid of it. It's okay to feel vulnerable because that's part of the change. And when you enter into the Christ consciousness, Brookie, the first thing you're going to feel is a little vulnerable, and then you're going to feel the love that comes in with that. So it's like a whole different man. So I don't know what you've been putting your hand into, but it's on its way. And you'll also be a part of a team. So I think you've got a bit of a new team coming in as part of your guides and things, but also I think you're going to be part of a new something, a new group or a new concept that you haven't put your hand to before. You haven't had that belief system before. Yeah, you'll be quite grateful for that. And you'll actually feel like you're home, and you'll feel at peace, and you'll have that feeling going on where you finally don't have to hold on and be this certain person anymore. You can just let go and ride the wave and enjoy it. Okay, so major changes, Brookie, for some reason. Whatever you're looking for, it's there. So I think it's 3 months, but it could be sooner. It all depends on when they're finished working on you. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot here. I don't know who you're going to become, but I see you not the man I'm seeing today. I'm seeing a man dressed in, it's all like mastery clothing, where he's sovereignty in his mastership. You know what I mean? Totally different man. So open your heart. You've got to get your heart open to get into here. Because that's why they're calling you Brooke. Let go of your hard shell and become that soft, loving, gentle, unconditional master that you know you actually are. Okay, it's been coming for so many lifetimes. It's like finally it's here. It's taken so long. God, you got a long road. And yeah, I'm going to watch with anticipation, I can tell you, because they're cheering. I can feel the love pumping through me. They're making me hot air. So whatever this is pure Christ consciousness change. It's a big thing. It's not just, well, I'm spiritual. This is like massive leap over the garden wall and straight into pure Christ consciousness. All right, darling? So open your heart. Just what we're going to do is open heart and have faith, and it's on. That's all you got to do. There's no spiritual work need doing here, no rituals, no training, no courses. It's just open hearted. Open the heart, because that's the Christ consciousness lives. And they're going to come up, they're going to blow your mind, basically, and blow you open. So enjoy it. Wow. Okay. It is wow. Big wow. Because not everyone gets invited into here. There's plenty of people that are a certain vibration and certain people that do certain work on a certain level, and it's all beautiful. And then there's a next leap of faith where you go into the higher realms, which is the higher Christ consciousness. And for all I know, mate, you could be part of the 144. I wouldn't be surprised, because I am, and I know a few others around here are. And you're about to discover who you are. So kudos. Wow. Yeah. It's been so long. I'm talking lifetimes. It's like you're giving me goose. I've actually got head to toes goosebumps. I don't get that very often, people. I'm like, they are so excited that he came on tonight. They're like, finally we get to tell him. We've been waiting so long. Lifetimes. It's bizarre. So he's worked hard to get to here. And let go, mate. Let go of that hard shell. Let go. You don't have to be what is it? What's those movies? I can't remember. Where they got all the armor on and they're all fucking ready to fight a good fight. You've done it. You've done it through your lifetimes. You're finished. You're done. So jump in now and open your heart. That's all you got to do. Okay, Don? Mm-hmm.
I've got like a heart with like
my heart's just thinking whoosh, 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 whoosh. Blue light running out of me, Adam. Go, come on, Brookie, let's go, let's do it. And the people that you need to do that, or for that situation to happen, will come. They'll come when it's necessary. So you got to do is be open, okay, and let them sing for you, because they're making me run hot. That's awesome. That you can't mistake that vibration, that feeling that's coming through me right now for you. So I'm sure they're sending to you right now. They've got to be for me to feel that warm. So congratulations.
I can't top that reading.
That's awesome. Get you all emotional. It's like far out. He's done it hard to get here. Bit of a warrior, bit like myself. He's trudged. Awesome stuff.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything like that at all. They're pumping.
He's actually put up an emoji. We love that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love
That's
coming
awesome.
out right now, isn't there?
Yeah, it's coming out right at you, Brookie. Big love, big time. You need it. He needs that love.
Yeah. We try. We try to give him up.
Sweet dreams, my love.
All right, we've got sorry, I had Ebony waiting before. We've got Sophia and then Michelle to read as well for donations.
Sophia.
Sophia Williams. Are you still here, sweetie? I know. It was so good to see that happen. Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. I can still feel it. My heart just went whoosh at him. Whoosh. Come on, mate. Open up. Let's go. Whoosh. Activating him. Let's go. Open. Open your heart, mate.
Sophia, are you still? Yes.
Yep, she's here.
Yeah. Right. So anyone who's watching, we are doing, if you do want a guaranteed reading, just send through a small whatever you can afford donation through to the PayPal that's in the description. We will go to those that we're drawn to after the donations. Yeah. Sophia, have you been having any issues with your chest and throat lately? I'm just feeling quite heavy and tight, so I don't know whether this is physical, whether it's emotional. I feel like whatever's going on is you're becoming a bit more aware to what's going on around you at the moment. Maybe this is bringing up this, that you've become a bit more aware to a situation. You're seeing things a bit clearer, because my ears just literally popped open and it's like I can hear everything really clearly. But I feel like I'm carrying a lot in the throat and chest area. So normally for me, that's sadness, hurts. Yeah, I'm getting someone's giving me a push forward though, so they're telling me to keep moving forward through this, keep moving forward. It's not going to be forever. It will end soon. It's just you need to keep putting your feet one foot in front of the other. Is this making any sense? Okay. I'm just getting an energetic push, so this someone around you is trying to push you through this. Right. Have you been seeing a lot of I saw heaps of different colored orbs in my peripheral vision, so I don't know if you've been seeing heaps of orbs lately around you. I feel like there's actually a lot of activity going on around you. I keep being shown this. It's a massive tree with 3 main big branches that go out, and they've got like foliage, like almost if you were underneath it standing up, it looks like you know, 3 branches going out, and they've got like circles of leaves. Like it's very what's the word? It's not like the foliage flows all the way through the tree. It's very dominant, like that branch has got that clump of leaves, that branch has got that clump. I don't know if that's resonating for you at all, whether there's a tree around you that you can go to and sit under and just connect with earth. Try and release some of this, get some of that out. I'm feeling a lot of connection up as well. It's funny. The was in your room. Yeah. Are you having any financial struggles at the moment? Because it's funny that this has also got a massive tree on the card as well. So I do feel a lot of grounding out in nature under if you've got a specific tree that you really love getting under. Yeah, but just be mindful of finances at the moment, sweetie. I don't know whether you are struggling, but just try and, focus. Try and get into the mindset of I am abundant. Money does flow through to me with ease. All those kind of affirmations about financial abundance. There's a lot of self-love needing here, sweetie. So absolutely love yourself every morning. Get up and say, I love you. I am beautiful. I am, I'm amazing. I am kind. I am all those I ams. Start pumping those affirmations into you. And then I don't know if you've been having any dreams lately, or if you have been having a lot of dreams lately, start writing them down, because I do feel that there may be a message in there that they're trying to get through to you. All right, so this one you've got choose. You choose how you feel. React and perceive everything in your life. Choose to react and perceive everything in your life. Choose to only see through love and positivity. I feel like you're being ask your team or everyone, just say only allow anything of the light to come within my energetic field. And what did you do, Mirantha, about the whole releasing the contracts? If you know who it's
I need to work in anything that's in the highest timeline for the highest good and the highest vibration of light possible from the Creator or Christ consciousness, whichever they use, and to dissolve it and through forgiveness of yourself. So you go into your heart and you love yourself and you forgive anything in there that you're holding on to. You don't make it about anything else outside of you. It's always to do with only you, because you're the one holding the memory and you're the one holding the trauma, which is what I've got with her, some traumas. So yeah, self-forgiveness and self-love, absolute.
It sounds like we've all got the same sort of thing here. You've got Barnabas in the Prince and you've got it in reverse. Did you finish, Carly? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. This is Barnabas and the Prince is about adventures, discovery, travel, and meeting destiny. You have this in reverse. When this is in reverse, it's a little bit like a refusal to move forward. It's about making, it's a mindset thing, like I can't because we can't travel because of COVID, or I can't find a decent man. There is no decent man. It's about the way we look at it. And it's telling you to start seeing things and people more on a soul level than on experience, if that makes sense. Okay, that goes into the refusing to see. This is like a not seeing the truth, stalemate, sitting on the fence, that sort of stuff. When I clarified these, I got time. You've got the love, and you've got my Ace of Hearts as well. This is a shift coming where we start to love and accept and respect ourselves. And you've also got my Heal card as well, darling. So this is forgiving the self and forgiving others, letting go of blame and resentment and all the things that hold us back, and just setting our heart free, okay, and it being able to accept pure love without all that past stuff that we're hanging on to. That's, then you get the let it go and take the wisdom from the lessons. End of repeating cycles. It's a thought cycle here as well. And then you end on the 9 of Hearts, which is very close to the 9 of Cups. It's very close to the 10 of Cups, so it's coming into a place of wishes fulfilled and starting to come into a place of loving oneself and physical pleasures, happy times, happy partnerships, happy relationships. A lot more balance in the life comes through that. And then you get the White Stag, the Protector. And he says, you're an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. That's me.
Okay. I got some. I wrote a few things down, but I wanted to address a couple of things. So, same stuff. I feel like, Sophia, you've given in enough times in your life, and you don't feel like you can be pushed anymore from anybody, no matter what the situation or the person. I feel you're overloaded and you can't take on any more. Okay. I've got to feel like there's a lot of failed promises here where you've given in your life and people have let you down and failed you, and you've tried so hard and you're kind of over the rubbish. But there's also a childhood trauma here, or the child inside is traumatized because you're trying to sort out who you are. And to be honest, I read what you put about the spiritual attacks, and I'm not getting that it's outside of you. It's coming from inside of you, Sophia. It's coming from some sort of belief you have about yourself that you won't let go of. So you're projecting your emotional trauma and your turmoil that you're going through. It's coming out of you. Either when you're asleep or when you're walking around doing anything, it's coming out of you and it's hovering around in your auric field, and it's producing an illusionary result of this is what it is, and this is only the way you're seeing it, and it's coming back then straight back into your body and into your mind. So it's not spiritual attack. If it's spiritual attack, I'd see it. A lot of this is coming from a bit of a self-belief of who you feel you are, and some of it's been done to you. So the trauma is not just by your own hand. It's something that is a childhood issue here. Whether you just didn't fit in or whatever it was, I don't know, but there's something here that has caused you this trauma, and that's what you're running in your mind continually like a movie, and it's projecting outwardly and it's coming back to you negatively, and it's producing what you think is a spiritual attack. It isn't. It's just a fear-based something. So you're seeing it and reacting to it as fear. So therefore you're defensive and you're trying to protect yourself because you think there's something coming at you, when really it's what's going on inside of you. It's right deep down, right in your core there somewhere. So there's some part of you that you need to work on, some sort of trauma, and you're triggering it by the memory. So you have to go and have a good look deep down there and see if you can figure out what that is. What's creating that for you, what's making you feel that way about yourself, and why it's hovering around you and coming back in all the time is because you haven't faced it, basically. So whatever fear you've got deep down right inside your soul, right deep down inside of you, you need to go and have a look, I'm sorry to say, and you're going to have to face the monster. You're going to have to face some part of you don't like and some part of you that you're punishing. And it's not your fault, it's just something that's happened. It's a trauma. Okay, so we're never to blame for that. It's just something that's reliving inside of us. It's like a bad movie that won't go away. Okay, so every time you go to sleep, every time you think about it or you think this is going on, it's like you turn the TV on and there it is right in front of you, and it's playing out in front of you. And the way you deal with it is you see it as you're being attacked. And you are being attacked, yes, but not spiritually. All it is you're being attacked by the memory, because the memory is traumatizing you over and over and over, and it won't stop. Okay, so you've got to go deep inside and you've got to find it. And when you find it, you need to face it and you need to deal with it. And you don't deal with it by attacking, because you're already under attack on the inside. You deal with it by telling it that that's enough and that you love yourself and you forgive yourself for whatever this is doing to you. You never go to war, because war doesn't beat war. You know, if you're traumatized and you're buggerized and you're struggling and all this is going on, the last thing you need is another thing or a thought or a person like myself going in there and kicking you up the arse and attacking you. That's not going to help you. It's not going to fix you. All you're going to do is increase the problem and make it worse. You're going to feel worse. So everything comes down to self-love. You have to face everything, no matter what it is, triggers, traumas, all the above, always with self-love, unconditional love, to understand that if you were looking at a child who felt like this, you would go and hug it and love it and protect it. You wouldn't kick it up the ass. You wouldn't punish it. Okay, so you're going to have to face this somewhere for you to move on in your spiritual journey, because it's holding you in a timeline, and that timeline is not going to let you go until you face it, and then you can be free. So it might take you some time. You might have to go in more than, I'm telling you now, going in once ain't going to fix things. Going in once and clearing and go, okay, I've dealt with that today, never works. You have to keep doing it. You have to go in every second of every day and have a good look at yourself and have a clean up and find your traumas and find your triggers all the time, non-stop. And that's how you clear, and that's how you heal yourself. And then you can, once you've gone through that and you faced it, and you can sit in that unconditional love of yourself, then you can go into the higher realms and your spiritual journey will take off. But you've got to face the monsters first. Okay? And just remember, it wasn't by you. You didn't do it. It's not your fault. Okay? So don't feel bad. Don't punish yourself. And don't punish whoever did it, because you don't know really what come down the line and why. There'll be many reasons behind all this. Okay? That everyone is a victim in some way by a trauma of some sort. All right? So I just want to see what you wrote. Yeah, it is a continuous pattern, because you don't know what the trigger trauma. So what the trauma is deep down. You're going to have to go digging for it. So you go digging for it by meditation or whatever you want to do. You go down and you have a really good look deep down inside you what that feeling is. So every time you feel you're under attack, or you feel like this, or you feel you're reverting backwards a bit into that emotion where you're not feeling so good, figure out what it is. Am I angry? Am I, find the emotion that's connected to it, and then trace that emotion and see if you can figure out what the trauma is from that emotion. If it's anger, figure out where the anger came from. Who are you angry at? Are you angry at yourself, or are you angry at somebody that's done something to you, etc.? You have to trace the line of the emotion to find the end result, to figure out what that trauma is. So yeah, it takes a bit of work, and it'll take a few times until you figure it out. So it's up to you. You have to go digging. You have to go looking, okay? And it's not easy. I'm not going to say to you that you're going to wake up tomorrow and you faced it and it's, I feel wonderful. Yeah, you might feel wonderful a little bit, but there'll be still some traces of it left in there. You've got to go and dig again until it's all gone. And the way you know it's all gone, you get a lovely, peaceful, I feel like a bit of relief. It's all over feeling. And then you find the love inside it, and you fill yourself up with all the love. Never leave yourself empty. Don't dig it out. Don't face it and leave it like that. You've got to put some love back in there. Put that light and self, unconditional love back inside of you, and keep pumping that in there. Keep it, filling it up. Don't ever forget to do that, because I don't want to find that you sort of go, I won't bother, and it comes trickling back in through your mind again, and that mindset activates it all over again. You've got to keep on top of it. When we're traumatized, it's a lifetime job. We have to keep on top of it all the time to stay balanced and neutral and happy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. The reason you can't escape it, Sophie, I'll just say, is because you haven't faced it, because you're afraid to face it. Because if you do, it's got what it's going to feel like. But you've got to go through that, right through the center of that feeling, to get rid of it. And when you're going through the center of the feeling, then you give it love. You give it love all the way through the emotion of it. And if you're crying, angry, whatever comes out, let it come out, and you say, that's okay, I love you, I understand you're traumatized, it's all good, we can fix this. And you treat it with love all the way through the emotion, all the way through the feeling. It might hurt like hell, but it's worth it. It's worth it to get out the other side and have that relief. And then you keep checking yourself every so often, just to make sure you didn't leave anything behind. If you have a bit of a down mood, or it comes in again, okay, I didn't get it all, go in again and keep doing it. Okay, it's not easy. It can be quite tiring. But if you want to feel better, the only person that's going to save you is you. You have to save yourself. This is what it's about. Our journey is to save ourselves, to fight for our right to live and our right to be happy. Okay, darling? Very hard. It's exhausting, but it's possible. I've seen many people do it, and I've seen many people come out the other side. And then every so often they just have to keep an eye on the triggers. Okay, whoops, okay, it's come out again. I better go and sort that out. And they work on it straight away. and they get great relief. And then one day, through all your hard work, you might go through the day and you might have 5 hours where you go, shit, I didn't feel like that today. Oh my God, I'm on top of it. And you get that peace and that relief, and that's where you'll know that you're finally getting on top of all the feeling. You'll realise that it didn't happen today. I didn't have that feeling. That didn't happen today. Shit, thank Christ for that. I'm on the healing road. I'm healing. So you've got to save yourself, Sophia. You've got to get up. You've got to fight, and you've got to save yourself, because no one else can do it for you. We can give you a leg up, and we can help you feel better a little bit, but deep down, it is up to you to save you, because then by doing that, you'll get an absolute appreciation for the work you've done. You know what I mean? You'll be so thankful to yourself. You'll be so grateful that you made the effort. All right, darling? So, okay.
Okay. So we have got Michelle, Mean, and then Yvonne after Michelle. So Michelle, you still here, sweetie?
You're welcome, Sophia.
Yes. All right. So Michelle and then Yvonne after. And then we'll go to those that we're drawn to. How are you travelling for time, Mirantha?
Well, I might make Michelle the last one because it's coming on 11 o'clock here. So I'll fade off pretty quick. I'm starting to feel it about now. I'm starting to go, I'm starting to feel the loss. Okay. I'm old. I need my nanny naps.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Michelle.
I would, Yvonne, if it wasn't nearly 11 o'clock at night. I really would. But what happens is that I'll be so overtired, I won't be able to sleep. That's what happens. You know, you get really, really tired, and then you get that overtired, and you can't shut off. It'll go on till bloody. I won't sleep, so I have to go. Okay, this is my time limit, just for my sake. So, but thank you for saying that.
We'll get. I think everyone was. We'll get Mirantha on again another Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be on another time.
And we'll get you.
We can pop on Mirantha. You come on every week, a couple times a week.
I'm on regular. Yeah, I'm on most days. Monday, Jimmy, I'll have my day off, but I'm on most days. Yeah. Send me a friend request. That's all you got to do, and then you'll know that I'm on. So I'm on most. Generally, that depends on my day. Sometimes it's before lunchtime, sometimes it's after. Depends on how busy I am, because I do other things. I don't just do lives. I have other spiritual work and messages to answer and things like that. So I'm always busy. So yeah, but I'm never far away. So most days, definitely.
I'm being shown a hand, so it's like someone's putting their hand out to help you with something, or trying to hold your hand through something. But I also feel like energetically you're starting to stand a bit taller. Michelle, do you connect with past over loved ones? Like, do you have mediumship? I'm just wondering, if you don't have it, I do reckon it's going to be coming through soon. Yeah, if everyone follows Mirantha, friend request. She does live a fair bit. Yeah.
Yeah, just go and friend request, and then you'll get a notification that said I'm on most days, pretty much.
And if I see Mirantha live, I try to share out as much as I can. So just keep an eye out on Rise Above or my personal page or things like that.
Yep.
Michelle, you've still got so maybe that hand that I was being shown, it's because this girl's also got hands, like she's holding her hand, so there is still a little bit of healing to go through, sweetie. I do feel that they're helping you through this at the moment. Just be mindful of a little bit of ego that may step in, so that you've got the pride card. So this is sometimes where we may feel that no, we're okay, we know what we're doing, we don't need help. So just be mindful. If you're struggling, it's okay to accept help. Okay, so you don't always have to be the tough, strong, I've got this. And also be mindful that other people are on their own journey as well. So we can't judge. We can't say they should be here, they should be there. Everyone's on their own timeline, on their own journey. So we've just got to focus on what we're doing, look after ourselves, give guidance if they ask, and allow them to keep moving through. But there is also say what you mean. So whether this is in regards to a situation that's close to you, or whether it's work, something or other, there's something where you actually do need to speak up a little bit and open your throat chakra and actually allow the truth to come through. Okay, sweetie, you're holding something back. Sometimes we do need to just say it, and then we can step away from the situation. But you are holding yourself back at the moment. Okay, so you're all in your head about it. You're all in your head about moving forward. So just let go of that. Shit. Okay, you got 3 cards. You've got health. So you got treat your body with nutrients and exercise. This is important for your overall well-being right now. Clear your mind. Take a walk, bath, or meditate. Clearing your mind is important in moving forward for you right now. And also friendship. So just in case you're worried that you may not be a good friend, I love it when this card comes out. You're an incredible friend. You're valued and a joy to be around. Okay, there you go. Back in a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going, Yvonne? You're welcome, sweetie.
Michelle, they're saying that you're a star child. So you must be a star seed or something like that. You're not of the earth, and you've had many lifetimes. Excuse me. I'm sitting in front of the fan, makes me dry. You've had many lifetimes. They're saying to use your knowledge to speak your truth. There's things you know, but you're not quite accepting. It's almost like part of you knows that you're gifted and that you're connected to the stars, and you're a star seed and a light worker, but for some reason there's some part of it you're not trusting. You're not doing the work that's required, and the work that's required normally for star seeds and light workers and light jazz is just to love themselves, and the rest will come from that. You don't even have to know everything. You don't even have to learn everything. You just got to understand that all they require of you, this is the illusion. All they require of you is the more you love yourself, and the more you're unconditional and understand that we all have faults and things like that, the better you're going to be connected to the higher realms and doing the abilities that you're looking for, because you're a natural healer. Okay, you have a gift inside of you of unconditional love. I can see like a lovely pink energy coming out of your heart. So there's some party that people would be drawn to. Maybe, I don't know, are you spiritual? You should be, because you've got some sort of abilities that people need from you. But you need to speak your truth. You need to talk and say who you are and stand in your sovereignty and belief of yourself. Okay, don't shy away from believing in who you are. I've got a feeling that I think you get mad at yourself because you don't understand how awesome you are. You know what I mean? You are definitely a healer. But I'm talking as in not as in Reiki and all that jazz. I'm talking as from the stars. So you're a star seed, okay? So you have an important job here to do. You're here to uplift the planet. You're here to enlighten, and you're here to also to be in service to that vibration. So they're saying, I'm sorry, I'm a straight reader. They're saying, tell her to stop mucking around, stop diddly-daddling, stop putting her toes in the pool and going, well, I kind of believe in this. They're saying, get off your ass and do your work, because you've been sitting around too long diddly-daddling. Sorry, honey. If that's your job and you're not really doing it, you need to get off your bum. So show your worth, and if you're spiritual, you think you said you are? Yep, okay.
Yes,
If you're spiritual, you get right down deep into your soul and you believe in yourself, and you don't let anyone shake your tree and tell you you're not worth it, and you don't know, because you do. You've lived too many lifetimes to sit back and not believe in yourself. You're an old soul. So you have more worth inside you than you realize, okay? And some of these gifts are also going to change over a long period of time if you start self-loving and you start believing in you. They will bring you more. But you really got to push, and you got to work hard. You got to go deep down in there and figure out what part of yourself that you don't like enough. Because they're telling me she's not liking herself enough. She don't believe in herself enough. We've come to her and we're talking to her and we're giving her the gifts that she's asking for, but she's refusing some of it because she's not loving herself enough. And we all do that. It's a thing that we have to learn. And I don't mean love yourself as an, oh my God, I'm a goddess and I walk on the grass and the grass turns gold and all this bullshit. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about that part of you that loves yourself for all your faults and all your triggers, everything. I don't care whether you have days where you're an absolute arsehole, still love it. Be unconditional with yourself and allow yourself to just be who you are. I've got a feeling that you've got people around you that suffocate you and don't allow you to shine. And I think some of that is also coming from you because you're afraid to. You don't want to stand out in case they don't like you. We'll get used to it. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to being a light worker. That is everywhere. So you've got to come out of your little box, out of your little shell, and give the love that you've got inside of you to the world, because it is required of you. You are not here for nothing. Some people are here for certain little things. Other people, they might be light workers. They're not here for anything at all, but they're just here for something simple. But there's a certain amount of in-betweens, which is you, that are not here to diddly-daddly. They're here to do a job. So get that whatever's out of you, get rid of it. It's not serving you. It doesn't serve your higher purpose, and it doesn't serve you unconditionally. It's just a mindset that's not only been coming from you, but it's been coming from others. So, yeah, don't shy away. Be like us. Get out there and go, bite me. I know what I'm doing and I'm good at it. And I don't need you to tell me I can't. You know what I mean? You've got to be stronger but loving. Namaste away from me, I tell them. If you're not working for unconditional love, namaste away. Simple as that. Okay, darling? So you get stronger and you love yourself, because your gifts are coming hard and fast if you're ready for them. That's what they're saying. If she's ready for them, I'll give them to her hard and fast. All she got to do is open her heart and be receiving and surrender, trust, faith, belief, and love yourself. And they will help you. Okay? So new life for you if you're ready in that way. Absolutely. And you have an angelic realm around you as well. There's an angelic love around you. So I don't know if you love angels or work with the higher realms in that way, but there's an angelic, very feminine, angelic, childlike vibration around you. So one of your guides may be something like that. Okay, darling? So namaste away. I know, I'm a shocker. If you don't support me, namaste away. Simple as that. Because put it this way, Michelle, when you're like us and you give so much and it's unconditional and there's no competition, there's no judgment, we just want to do the work, we just want to share each other's work out, and we want to be supportive, and you can't be that person, well then you can't be here. Simple as that. You're not doing the job you're supposed to be doing if you're carrying on like that. You are not acting like a genuine light worker. You are not of the Christ consciousness if you have that attitude. So move on. And let us just do what we're here for. That's how I see it, okay? And that's you. That's you. Yeah. Okay? That's you. So congratulations. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to how it really is. Okay, darling? Love yourself. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them do that to you. You stand in sovereignty, and the sovereignty is your heart. You stand in your heart, and you love you. And even if you trip up along the way, it doesn't matter. Get used to yeses and nos. As long as you're doing the right thing for the right reasons, in the right vibration of the Christ consciousness, which is pure unconditional love, and you don't bastardize, you don't go into competition, you don't judge, well, then you'll be fine. You'll be right where you're supposed to be on your mission. But if you don't, then you're not really working as a proper light worker. Okay, darling, your foot is not in the light if you become that sort of person. So don't become that sort of person. Okay, support everyone, uplift everyone. We're supposed to work together. That's what we're here for. We're not here to fight. We're not here to block. We're not here to be in competition. Okay, darling? So don't let them do that to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm finished. I'm very protective.
Much else other than what, anything else much different than anything that's been said, I don't think.
Yep, get lost. Exactly, Karina. As you know, Karina, if they're carrying on like that, they're not light workers. They think they are, but they are not, because a light worker is very unconditional, and a light worker is very non-judgmental. Because you know why? Because it's been done to them. They know what it feels like, and they will never do that to anyone else. And the other reason is because they understand that everyone's on their path at their own time in their own way, and that's okay. It's not up to you to tell someone how or when or whatever they should be doing as their path in any way, shape or form. You have no right. You cannot control another. If you're a pure light worker, then you are non-controlling. You are not willful. And as I say to them, I'm not here for the will of man. I'm not here for your will. Your will does not serve me. I serve the Christ consciousness. I am of the 144, and my job is to serve the Creator. I'm not here to serve your will. So as I say, namaste away from me. Simple as that. So.
Okay.
All right.
You get used to me. I'm straight up, but I'm straight up in a good way where I'm very protective over people that get stomped on. You know what I mean? For doing good things. So. All good, Michelle.
Wow, thank you so much for coming on.
No, you're more than welcome. I can go and do Zeds now. Poor Michelle, I'll never come back to
I just
this
like listening to you
ever again.
I know. I could just
She'd be like, damn it, she's too tough. She told me to get off my ass. In a nice way.
Oh, look, you
What it
told
is,
me to get
I'm
off
just
my
protective.
ass.
Yep,
You
get off
told
your
me to
ass.
get off my ass the other few weeks ago.
Yep. Stop lying down the gutter and letting people kick in the guts.
Yep.
Because you're doing the right things. You're here for the right reasons. As I said, if you're not judgmental, controlling, willful, competitive, all that bullshit, well, then you are a light worker in the right place.
Oh, look, I've got to admit,
if
when
you're
I gave
feisty,
when I gave
feisty,
that
jazz,
there was a lot of feistiness coming out.
yeah, and that if they are like that, they are not working. They are not true light workers. They are not of the Christ consciousness, because the true Christ consciousness and all these like myself with the 144, none of that energy runs through them whatsoever. We'll still get shitty livered. We're still human, but none of that vibration runs through us. It can't, because the Christ consciousness is so strong in people like us. It has no place for it. You can't even produce it. You know what I mean? It doesn't come out of you. You're so sitting in love of not only yourself, but of the vibration that you're working for, that it actually can't. You just can't. It's almost like you're just not able to do that. You know? I said, you don't have to get on with everyone, but hey.
Does that come through our healing journey though? Like, we're not born like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It comes through the work you do on yourself. So the more you heal the more you work on your traumas and triggers, and you heal yourself with love, not with, you don't sabotage and fight yourself and become aggressive. What happens is that you empty out all that. So you empty out all your traumas and triggers by working on that self-love and that vibration. And what happens to you eventually is that as you're getting that out, that Christ consciousness vibration fills you, it comes in and makes you clear.
Yeah.
So you eventually, like I said, you don't even have that. It's just that emotion just doesn't come out of you, because
you get
you've got rid of it.
Where
Yep. You become clearer and clearer, and you're more peaceful. You still get the shits, you're still human, but you don't fight the ones that are like yourself. You don't go fighting people. You don't go looking for the fight. You don't create a fight. You don't block. You don't close down. You don't become willful. You don't tell people what to do and how to do it. You can give advice, but you don't say to someone, you don't make them feel bad about themselves. You don't make them feel guilty, anxious. You don't give them any of their emotions. Those emotions shouldn't exist in you like that anymore, because you've done all the work to get it out. So if you're that sort of person and you're feisty and you're competitive and you're judgmental and you're blocky and you get the shits and all these triggers are coming out of you, well, then you're not healed. So you cannot call yourself a complete light worker of the 144 or above, or whatever you belong to, wherever you come from. You cannot put that label on yourself if you haven't done that work. And that always is projected openly. When that Christ consciousness works through you, it'll show your true face all the time. So you can't afford to lie, because it won't let you. It'll trigger you. So even if you put on the face, I'm loving, I'm lighty, and all that jazz, it'll find a way to trigger you to show that you're not, so that you can heal yourself. It's just the way it works. It's just the way it works. It wants you to be clear. It wants you to feel love. It wants you to love yourself as it loves you. It doesn't judge you. It doesn't do any of that. So then you get to a feeling eventually, and it can't be faked either. You can't fake it till you make it with that one, unfortunately. It doesn't work like that. And you find that you just feel at peace all the time. You're not as reactive. People don't trigger you as much. Things don't trigger you as much. You don't even trigger yourself as much anymore. It's such an unconditional love, and it's like you learn so much from that. You learn from healing yourself, working on your traumas, working on your triggers. All that teaches you everything that you learn towards the end of this. And there's not, I said, you can still human, you'll still get shitty livered, and you might get a trigger here and there, but you know that there's a reason for that, and you'll work on it immediately. And you won't allow it to affect your life, and you won't allow it to hurt anybody. So you don't take it out on anyone else. You know what I mean? You work on it immediately, and that's where the change comes in. And eventually the heart chakra, it's like bursts out of you. It's like a vibration that warmth and that lovey feeling, it bursts out of you because you're so full of it. You've got excess. You have it in excess. It just radiates out of you. That's how you know that you're releasing you've done a lot of work on yourself to get there, because the feeling just pumps through you. So you can't fake it, because it'll show you yourself all the time. Even when you get clear like that, which is where I'm getting to, it'll still show you anything that's left over, anything about your personality, anything. It'll trigger you. It's always going to mirror, tell you what you've got to heal. To get to the Father, as they say, to get to the Creator, you have to come pure. And pure means you're going to heal yourself all the bloody time. You know what I mean? I care a lot of pork chop, but I've done a lot of work to get here. You know, a lot of facing myself, anything in my personality, anything in my childhood traumas. It just goes on and on. And the thing is, too, even when you get to this place, this is where there's no, this is where you change. You even know that when you get to here and you feel like this and it's pumping through you and they're doing the work through you like that, you still know that you're going to have to work on yourself forever. You never ever go, I'm clear now. I've cleared myself today. I'm in the zone. You go, no, you can't be, because it's a lifetime thing. Even when you're slightly clear and cleaned up, you still have stuff that you've got to work on continuously. You've got to monitor yourself all the time to be in here, because it'll kick your ass a bit. It'll go,
Celebrate those days
you got to fix it.
The world.
Like, damn it, stop showing me myself. I'm over it. And there better be bloody Tim Tams in heaven. That's all I keep saying. Better be chocolate up there, because I ain't coming if the place has got no nommies. I'm not coming with so much.
In my cupboard.
Oh, mine are all gone ages ago. I didn't buy any more. So those are my rules. I'll come to the Creator if he has munchies, because I'm not coming for lettuce leaves. I can assure you for that. All right, I better go. I'll never get off.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for having me. I'm sorry I didn't behave myself, but I can't.
Thank you so much for coming on, Mirantha.
Thank you. We'll catch up and enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. So how long you guys go for a while, I suppose?
Probably not too much longer, no.
Yeah, okay. Awesome
Usually do
stuff.
about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's usually enough. So, all right.
Yeah.
How do I get off here? I just close it,
Did
do I?
you
Leave studio?
Nah. Oh, yes.
No? Yes.
It's the big red button with the cross on it. You're halfway. All right. Love you. See ya. Bye.
All right, bye.
Yes, so guys,
I love
if
her.
anyone, Michelle, I was just reading your name, Michelle. Mirantha goes live probably 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
She has been lately. So look up Mirantha O'Rourke. I want to make sure I say that. Look her up.
Follow,
Yeah.
and you'll get notifications.
Yeah. Look, she doesn't charge for her readings on her live. So if you do go there looking for a reading, she does a list. So you get on that list, and if you really want that reading, you stay and wait till she gets to you. Yeah, but she's amazing, as we've all just seen. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes, aspire to get there.
Goals.
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 Yeah, so she's fantastic. She's got a beautiful heart. Absolutely. So yeah. Okay, Yvonne, are you still here, sweetie? Did you want a reading from us, or do you want to just try and catch Mirantha when she's on next? You're still here. Do you want us to give you a little reading? So I'm just looking at my battery. Yeah. So we're up to date with donations. So unless anyone wants a guaranteed reading, we will go to a few that we're drawn to. We'll probably be on for another 20 minutes tops. I keep hearing Ebony crying out, so if she starts up again, I will have to go. So that's the second or third time she's cried out now. So Yvonne, ooh, gonna read for Yvonne, another person that I aspire to get to as well with her gifts. Well, I'm getting a lot of pressure coming down in on my head. That could be because it's like, I know you're going through a lot, but this almost feels like something's trying to keep your head down. You need to start putting your head up.
Oh, I got a troll.
And just keep getting up, smiling. Wow. Voice comes in while you've got your eyes shut. Right, no one comment. No. No one comment. Okay, sorry guys. I'll delete all that. This is my neck looking at the phone. No, this actually feels like it actually feels like energetic, like, oh dude, stop. He's been dropping his guts all night. It actually feels like something's trying to keep your head down. You need to step away from all the drama. So I feel like that's a lot of the outer is making you kind of put your head down. You need to get your head up and keep your head up, keep your chin up. Don't get caught up in anyone else's shit. Have you still got a sore throat, sweetie? Oh, that's really uncomfortable. Yeah, this is actually a pain coming down in through your head, sweetie. I feel like, oh shit. Feeling a lot of frustration, a lot of angst. Is that the right word? Need to start just shifting some of this, just letting go some of this, some of these emotions, sweetie, because it's hot. I think that might also be part of what's holding you down. I do feel there's going to be something come out. There's going to be a bit of truth come out around you, whether someone directly says the truth to you or whether you start to see things from a whole new perspective and you start to see things a lot clearer. You start being truthful to yourself about other people. There's just going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of truth come out. Make some time to connect with your friends because they will help lift you up. I feel like you're not getting into those, you're not going out and having as much fun. I know you're going through something at the moment, so I'm understanding of probably not wanting to go out at the moment and having fun, but I do feel that being around your friends will help uplift you and help shift some of this energy that you've got holding you down, sweetie. You've got all the answers within you, and your guys, everyone, they're always so connected. They're always directing you through, and you know that, yeah, whatever this truth is, there's going to be some truth come out, and it's going to bring things into balance, okay, sweetie? So there is karma. Karma's going to have a bit of a shift. So whatever this situation is going to be cleared. But the main thing underneath is you've got way too much on, too many emotions, too many other people's energies, you're carrying way too much. It's time to let some of that go and set yourself free. You've got choose how you feel. React and perceive choose how you feel. React and perceive everything in your life. Choose to only see through love and positivity. You've got health. So nutrients and exercise. This is important for overall well-being right now. But I'm just seeing this one as well. Give and receive love. So give love with a generous heart and receive love with an open heart. Okay. I hope that helps, sweetie.
Von, I just got one for you. I'm just going to give you that and then the card I got rather than pull a heap of cards. I've got the I feel I need to tell you that it's not your responsibility to make sure everyone's okay all the time. All right. So I feel like you spend a lot of time and a lot of energy trying to take care of everyone, make sure everything's okay, make sure that everyone's okay. And there's a little bit of control in doing this. There is a little part of that is a control for you, and it's about letting go of that control and allowing things to be how they are, allowing all the cards to just fall where they fall, and not knowing that it's not your responsibility to make sure that they're all put back in order. That's not for you to worry about with other people. I feel like you're like the mother hen that wants to look after everybody and make sure everything's okay. And I just feel the need to tell you just stop. It just puts too much on you all the time. You take a lot on, I feel. So I hope that helps. You got Little Boy Blue, dreams coming true and return to the soul. So this is about lightening up and feeling joy, and it's new projects coming in, that sort of thing. Letting go of what doesn't serve you, okay? And yeah, that I know that you're very sensitive as well. I'm getting that you're very sensitive here as well. And I pulled a animal card for you, Dal. And you got the dolphin play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. So I don't I'm not 100% sure what that's about, but there's something about feeling responsible, like taking it upon yourself to feel responsible for how everyone is and how everyone's reacting and that everyone's okay. And it's not your responsibility. People need to deal with their own stuff as well. And it's a lot to take on to do that. So, mate, trying to just take a big deep breath and just let the cards lie where they lie and just step back and just worry about what actually comes at you. Yeah. So I hope that resonates still. Yeah. Very stressful when we're trying to make sure everything's okay all the time. That's why I feel like it's like making sure everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everyone understands everything. Everyone knows, there's a lot to take on to always be doing that. So just let it go. People can take care of themselves. Yeah. Oh, you're mute, Carly.
I've been talking.
Oh, it's really quiet.
Yeah, Yvonne, it's you time now.
Big heart.
You time.
Yeah.
Oh, you time now. You have some fun. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Just have you time. I'm going to have to go. I've got two.
Two up. Oh, darling. Alrighty.
Yeah. There's one.
Pretty well on the 2 hour mark. Oh, Patty. Hi.
There's one.
Hey, Patty.
The other one's under the blanket. Yeah, so sorry guys, I'm gonna have to go because I'm not gonna be able to concentrate that well with them in my bed, and they won't go to sleep while I'm talking. So yes,
Yeah.
Thank you everyone. Yeah, it was
all right. Thank you everyone for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will be back.
It was awesome to have Mirantha on. I love watching her. I just sit there and watch. Or
I know, just like the messages, and she just. Yeah. Thank you for staying up so late, everyone, to watch too, sweetie, because I know that you don't normally stay up this late. Yeah, so Brooke will be on tomorrow night on his page. Also, I'll put up. We've got Brooke did 2 new video clips for us, so I'll put up the weekly one which shows all the shows. So you got Brooke tomorrow night on Intuitive Focus. Then we come back on Sunday night for the Sunday Night Chilled, and then again Brooke has Soul Focus on Mondays at 8:30, and then we're back here on Wednesdays. There might be a pop-up live in between now and Sunday, see how we were feeling. You can't see, sorry.
Tracy, we're going to your house on Friday.
Hey, what'd she say?
We're going to your house on Friday.
We can have a big fire. Oh my god. And there might be lollies, Maddie. But it's gonna cost you cuddles.
Yeah.
I got so many cuddles today because she knew I had lollies in my bag.
Yeah. She's a cheek. Yeah, so we're always on so yeah, just follow, if you like and follow all our pages, and then set the notifications so you can see when we go live. So yes, thank you everyone so much for coming in and watching us and sharing us and commenting and loving and just everything. Thank you. And hey,
I said, we appreciate you.
yeah,
We had a
absolutely.
pretty dress on. I just realized what you're wearing. Yeah.
I gotta get a decent bra to go under it. You can't see under the screen.
Oh, good.
You gonna say goodbye? You say goodnight to everyone?
Bye.
Thank you guys. I'll put the video clip up so you can see all our shows that we have through the week, okay?
Yeah.
So love you all.
All right. Bye everyone.
Bye.